Hello everyone, it's us from TUEDAY's Drama Digest, back with another explosive update straight from Salem. Today, we're breaking down the full, detailed events that unfolded on March 11th on Days of Our Lives. If you missed the broadcast, be sure to watch our video recap for every twist and turn, because today's episode was nothing short of dramatic. In this in-depth report, we'll take you through every shocking moment, from life-threatening confrontations to secret revelations that have the potential to turn lives upside down. Grab your popcorn and settle in as we unpack all the riveting drama that has fans buzzing about what comes next. A chaotic confrontation. Rachel Blake's rampage. The day's drama kicked off with one of the most heart-pounding confrontations we've seen in recent memory. Rachel Blake, known for her unpredictable and volatile behavior, was seen completely off her rocker. In a scene that sent shockwaves throughout Salem, Rachel openly threatened Ava, declaring in no uncertain terms that she has a very low tolerance for anyone daring to stand in the way of her or her family's happiness. Ava, understandably shaken by Rachel's aggressive stance, calmly informed her that she wasn't planning to press charges. But this response only fueled Rachel's rage further. In a display that left everyone on edge, Rachel whipped out a large, old-fashioned kitchen knife, a chilling reminder of the lengths to which she is willing to go to protect her interests. As the knife gleamed under the harsh lights, the tension in the room reached a fever pitch. The situation escalated rapidly. Rachel lunged at Ava, and in the ensuing struggle, Ava ended up getting cut. The scene was chaotic, with emotions running high and every second charged with palpable danger. Just when it seemed like things couldn't get any more intense, Kristen appeared on the scene. With a mix of determination and concern, Kristen stepped in, attempting to defuse the situation by talking to Rachel. Her presence added a new layer to the unfolding drama as she tried to mediate between the volatile woman and the frightened Ava. Brady wasn't far behind. Arriving on the scene, he demanded answers about the mayhem. When Ava tearfully explained that Rachel had just attempted to kill her, the gravity of the situation hit everyone hard. In that moment, the possibility of Rachel facing arrest loomed large, and Ava was left urging Brady to support her call for justice. Yet, as always in Salem, nothing is ever straightforward. Brady, ever the cautious mediator, expressed concerns that involving Child Protective Services might only exacerbate the family's woes by branding this as yet another disturbing incident on record. Adding to the complexity, whispers about Rachel's grandmother being wildly out of control have begun circulating. This revelation has only intensified Ava's fury. The possibility of Brady wanting to cover up the incident to avoid further repercussions on the family, especially with the added risk of losing little Rachel, has set the stage for a heated confrontation between Brady and Ava. As the episode drew to a close, viewers were left on the edge of their seats, anticipating the fallout from this explosive confrontation. The DiMera Mansion intrigue, EJ, Rafe, and Jada. While the chaos involving Rachel and Ava was unfolding, another equally dramatic scene was taking place at the infamous DiMera Mansion. There, EJ, with his signature smug demeanor, was casually reveling in what seemed to be yet another victory. But not everyone was willing to let him enjoy his moment of freedom. In a tense moment that could only be described as cinematic, Jada had just intervened to stop Rafe from strangling EJ. Rafe's actions were driven by a turbulent mix of anger and determination. Although he claims to remember every detail of his recent encounters, he is haunted by a 3-month gap in his memory. An absence that has become a critical piece of the puzzle in the ongoing power struggle. This missing period is particularly significant because it's during that time Rafe supposedly discovered Arnold lurking in the shadows of the DiMera Mansion. The gap in his memory isn't a mere coincidence. It's the result of Dr. Wilhelm Rolf's memory-altering drugs, designed to keep Rafe from uncovering any incriminating details about EJ's manipulative schemes. Despite these obstacles, Rafe is relentless. He vows that EJ won't get away with his impersonation scheme, determined to expose every deceit and ensure that justice is served. Yet, EJ remains unruffled. With a confident air, he declares that his freedom is unassailable, dismissing Rafe's anger and the murky details of the missing memories as mere blips in his otherwise untroubled life. As the tension simmered in the mansion, EJ's bravado was met with the quiet determination of both Rafe and Jada. Their expressions, filled with a mix of fury and resolve, told the story of a man who refuses to be cowed by power. But even as EJ gloats and boasts about his freedom, there's an undercurrent of vulnerability in his arrogance, a hint that his enemies are far from finished with him. Gabi's revenge plot, exposing the hidden ties no drama in Salem would be complete without a subplot of betrayal and revenge, and Gabi's latest move is a testament to that tradition. In a carefully orchestrated plan, Gabi has decided that it's time to expose a secret that could very well topple the delicate balance of power within the DiMera family. Her target? The complicated and highly controversial relationship between Belle and EJ. Gabi is set on telling Paulina Price everything about Belle's involvement with EJ. With meticulous detail, she plans to argue that Belle's personal relationship with EJ is not only a conflict of interest, but is also actively hindering her professional work. The objective is clear. By unmasking Belle's romantic entanglements, Gabi hopes to convince Paulina to terminate Belle's employment and bring in someone who, she insists, is immune to the seductions and manipulations of EJ. This revelation, if it comes to light, could have seismic implications. It threatens to shatter the carefully maintained facade that has allowed EJ to continue his deceptive practices without facing serious repercussions. Gabi's bold move is being watched closely by allies and adversaries alike, each waiting to see if her strategy will succeed in delivering the long-overdue justice that many in Salem crave. Love, secrets, and surprises. Sean's bombshell confession amidst the chaos of confrontations and power plays. Another story was quietly unfolding, a story that would catch many off guard. Sean, known for his intricate and often controversial love life, decided that the time had come to reveal some long-buried secrets to JJ. In a moment of raw honesty, Sean confessed that he had slept with Jada before the startling swap between Rafe and Arnold was discovered. This revelation is nothing short of bombshell news. JJ, who had long suspected that there was more to Sean's past than met the eye, was left visibly shocked by the confession. The timing of the revelation adds an extra layer of complexity to the already tangled web of relationships in Salem. Sean's disclosure not only reopens old wounds, but also sets the stage for potential new conflicts, as the implications of his actions ripple through the network of alliances and enmities that define life in Salem. Sean's confession underscores a recurring theme in Days of Our Lives, the idea that every secret, no matter how deeply buried, has a way of coming to the surface. And when it does, the fallout is always unpredictable, often leading to confrontations that challenge the very fabric of relationships. With JJ now privy to this intimate detail of Sean's past, one can only imagine what other truths might emerge in the days to come. The fallout, a day of turmoil and tension in Salem. The events of March 11th have set off a chain reaction that promises to leave lasting impacts on the lives of every character in Salem. On one side, we have the violent showdown between Rachel Blake and Ava, a confrontation that not only endangered Ava's life, but also raised serious questions about accountability and justice. With Brady caught in the middle, torn between the need to support Ava and the looming threat of Child Protective Services intervention, the emotional stakes have never been higher. Ava's resolve in the face of such a brutal attack is both inspiring and heartbreaking. As she contemplates having Rachel arrested, she also worries about the potential collateral damage, especially the risk of further endangering little Rachel. The scene is set for a major heated argument between Ava and Brady, one that could redefine their relationship and force them to confront the hard choices that come with protecting their family. Meanwhile, the drama at the DiMera mansion continues to brew. EJ's smug confidence is a stark contrast to the simmering anger of Rafe and the determined resolve of Jada. The memory gap caused by Dr. Rolf's drugs adds an element of mystery and uncertainty, one that could prove pivotal in the ongoing battle for truth and justice. With Rafe's determination to make EJ pay for his misdeeds and EJ's unwavering belief in his own freedom, the tension is palpable. Every word, every glance exchanged between these characters hints at a future showdown that could finally bring long-awaited consequences. And as if that weren't enough, Gabi's calculated move to expose Belle's entanglement with EJ is set to change the power dynamics in Salem once again. Her strategy to use Polina Price as a catalyst for change could have far-reaching effects, potentially undermining EJ's influence and shaking the very foundations of the DiMera legacy. With betrayal and vengeance simmering beneath the surface, it's clear that no one in Salem is safe from the repercussions of these intertwined secrets. Looking ahead, what can we expect next? As we reflect on the dramatic events of March 11th, one thing is clear: Salem is at a crossroads. With high-stakes confrontations, unexpected confessions, and meticulously planned revenge plots unfolding simultaneously, the future of Days of Our Lives looks as unpredictable as ever. The fallout from Rachel's violent attack on Ava, coupled with the looming threat of legal and familial repercussions, is poised to spark a series of events that could redefine alliances and alter lives permanently. Rafe's quest for truth remains a critical storyline. As he struggles to reclaim his lost memories, the possibility that these revelations might finally expose EJ's deception adds a layer of anticipation that has fans eagerly awaiting the next twist. The unresolved mystery surrounding Arnold's role and the effectiveness of Dr. Rolf's memory-altering drugs leave the door wide open for future confrontations that could change the balance of power in Salem forever. Meanwhile, Gabi's vengeful machinations are far from over. Her plan to leverage Belle's relationship with EJ as evidence of professional misconduct is just one piece of a larger puzzle, one that could eventually lead to a major shakeup within the DiMera organization. And with every secret that comes to light, new alliances will be forged and old rivalries will be rekindled in the process. Sean's unexpected revelation to JJ adds another layer of complexity to the interpersonal dynamics of Salem. As the truth about his past relationship with Jada comes to light, it raises pressing questions about trust, loyalty, and the repercussions of hidden affairs. The shock value of his confession is sure to have a domino effect on relationships that have long been teetering on the edge of collapse. Conclusion: a day of revelations, reckonings, and uncertain futures. In conclusion, the events of March 11th have left us with a wealth of dramatic moments that are sure to have lasting impacts on the world of Days of Our Lives. From the brutal confrontation between Rachel Blake and Ava to the simmering tensions at the DiMera mansion with EJ, Rafe, and Jada, every scene was charged with the promise of change and retribution. Add to that Gabi's cunning plot to expose Belle's complicity with EJ and Sean's explosive personal confession, and you have a day that encapsulates the essence of Salem, where every secret is a potential weapon, and every revelation paves the way for the next big showdown. As we look ahead, one thing is clear: the road to justice in Salem is long, twisted, and fraught with danger. But it is also a road that fans of Days of Our Lives have come to love, a testament to the enduring allure of a world where passion, betrayal, and redemption are never far apart. We invite you to join the conversation and share your thoughts. What do you think will be the turning point in this tangled web of deceit? Will Rafe regain the memories that could finally bring EJ to justice? Can Ava and Brady overcome their internal conflicts and protect their family from further harm? And what role will Gabi's relentless pursuit of revenge play in reshaping the future of Salem? Thank you for joining us on this detailed journey through the dramatic events of March 11. We hope you enjoyed it and look forward to sharing more with you in the future. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe TV Days Drama Digest for more updates on Days of Our Lives.